Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So we're going to carry on and see if we can get this finished today. So for the last 2 days I have been making this really lovely journal. So it's just made out of Amazon packaging. The pages are made out of the Amazon, the paper which you sort of like the packaging paper, and I have covered those with some of my digital papers. Really super simple to do. So yesterday we did some of the pages and this is where we got to. So today I have actually stuck some of them down already, because you don't need to see me sticking them down because we did a lot of that yesterday. This one I've done. This one I thought I've got 2 more pages to do. I just wanted to show you what I'm doing on this one here. So all as I've done, I've cut a piece of the paper down, made a little cutout here just so we can have it as a pocket. Pop that on there, a little bit of music paper behind, and then we have a pocket. So really simple. So this is what I just want to quickly do. I've got another 2, like I said, another 2 pages to do, and then we can get on with sewing in the signature before we decorate, sort of like embellish the pages a little bit, because I would like them popped in to sewn in the journal first. So let's just stick this one on like that, and then I'm going to take my tacky glue in here. I will link the other 2 videos underneath this one, so you can have a little peek just in case you didn't see them. We are just starting off the new year with a quick, simple journal, just using a little bit of recycling with the Amazon packaging. Now again, if you don't use Amazon, you don't have any packaging, use your cereal boxes, your food boxes, and things like that. And I'm sure maybe you've got some friends or family that might have something you can use as well. They might use Amazon, so ask them if they have any of the envelopes or anything that you could use. Okay, so there we go. That was really simple. So we've got a nice little pocket in there. I won't pull it up because I'll end up pulling it off. Okay, so next page. Oops, should I stick this down a little bit more? Didn't stick that very well, did I? So guys, have you started yours? Are you crafting along with me? I do hope so. So you might finish decorating your pages already. So I've done that one, so I've stuck that one on there, and as you can see, I've used some of my collage pages, so it's already looks like it's been collaged anyway, so which looks great. Now this is another one with a little sort of pocket on here, and what I've done, I haven't stuck this one on yet because I'm going to stick it so it goes over the side, because that's your little pocket there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick this side down, and then I'm just going to glue these edge bits here, and then that makes when we turn it over this way, I'm going to take the cover off, we don't need that. When that goes over the top, it means that we've got a little pocket there, and we will also have another pocket underneath. So what I've done, I've just stuck that on there, and I've stuck that one onto that page, and then the back page again, I've stuck another piece on. So they're really just sticking pages onto pages. Really quite simple. But this one I thought was quite nice. So we've got stick this one down. So again, just some glue stick. Again, you can use whatever you like. I don't know what your preferred glue is. Let me know in the comments whether you like to use double-sided tape, tacky glue. Oh, there's all sorts of glues out there, but my favourites are glue stick. I like tacky glue, and I do, well, I have started using my glue gun a bit more now, because that's quite quick and easy. So let's just make sure that's in the right place. Like that. So what other glue? I use Fabric and I also use the 3-in-1. which are great, but the 3-in-1 is a lot cheaper than Fabric-Tac. Fabric-Tac is very expensive, and I can't get that here, so I use a lot of the tacky glue and things like that. But I did find, actually, in the UK when I was there last year, a really nice fabric glue that worked really well. I think I got it in Hobbycraft, I can't remember now, but that was good. Right, I'm going to just stick that down just on the ends, so that means we have like a little double pocket. So we've got one in there, and then we will stick that down, and we will have one on this side. So that's it. Oh, on this one I just ripped the corner off, popped a little bit of book paper and stuck it down, so that looks like it's, you know, that's layered up as well, and I just think they look really, really lovely. So what was I going to do? What I might do, I want to stick these down actually, but I did want to just quickly, now these are the bits that I showed you yesterday. Let's just take, I'm going to just take a little bit of this. I just wanted to add just a bit down the side. Which way should we go? Should I do it like that? Just edge it. Now I think I will just do it like that so I don't get glue everywhere. I'll use a little bit of glue gun. Just go down. Should we go in? Should we just go out? Like that, I think. Just stick that on. Just a little bit of this on there. Again, I'm using the glue gun because it's quick and, you know, it sticks down really well. But again, use your tacky glue, your Fabric-Tac, whatever you've got. As long as it sticks well. Let's just chop that off, chop that piece off, pop that over there, and there we go. Look, that's lovely, isn't it? That looks really nice. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my glue gun again, a little bit there, a little bit there, that won't be a bit much, and just stick these down without getting glue everywhere. So easy peasy glue gun bits, and then we have our little tuck in there, and then we have our little pocket there. So that's that one. We have this one which we have a pocket in. I'll go through this again in a minute anyway. Shall we stick this one down? Let's just, don't need that bit. Take this, little bit of glue. I think we should be able to finish this today, shouldn't we? I believe we can get these bits down because I want to sew this in. I'm not the best at sewing in signatures, but okay. Did that go under there? I think. Did that go on? No, that didn't go under there, did it? Gosh. Which way did it go? Yeah, maybe it did. No. Did it do that? Oh, gosh, I can't remember now. Which way did it go? I don't think that was on there, was it? Oh guys, I've got myself all in a muddle now. That was the front, then we did that one, then we did the middle. Must have been like that. Okay, not that it really matters, does it? Do you reckon that was it? I think so. Look, I've got bits of glue gun sticking out the bottom here now. Okay. Yes, that was it, wasn't it? I believe. Well, if it's not, it doesn't really matter, does it? Think that goes in? Perfect. Right, that will do. That will do. Now, for the cover, what I'm going to do, because we need to make 3 holes in here, and the first thing I am going to do is take my ruler, because we need to sew in the signature. Now I have bent this over like that and inked down either side here, just so I know where my spine is. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to work in centimeters, because this is 2 centimeters and it's easier to measure. So 2 centimeters, we've got 1 centimeter, so I'm going to put a little dot there, down here, 2 centimeters, so 1 centimeter, a little dot there. Okay, so we know that is the middle. I'm not going to draw down the middle yet. I'm going to take this. I have a new book to use. Now, I find this the easiest way. Okay, get yourself an old book. And when we want to make holes in our journal, let's find the middle. I'm going to pop this together. I'm just going to take one of these, just so so it stays in the right place. Okay, and then I'm going to take one of my little, here's an awl, so just get anything that's sharp. Okay, and you can measure this if you want to measure this so everything is equal, then you can, but I'm going to just eyeball it and say that's the middle. Make a hole down through there. Let's make sure we've come through. Yep. And then here again, down through there, and then roughly there. Okay, so now I have 3 holes like that. Don't need that for a second. And then I'm going to take my cover here. I'm going to take my ruler, and then I've got the little mark here and the little mark here, so we know that that is the middle. Okay, so that's going to just go down through the middle. I'm going to pop this on here like that, so we're even from the top and the bottom. And then I'm just going to take a pencil, and where I've made that hole here, I'm just going to make a mark there. Now we know this is the middle. There's the hole. Just make a little mark there. There's the hole, and we'll make a mark there. So we want a hole there, a hole there, and a hole there, and we know this is the middle. So there's a centimetre this side and a centimetre that side. So easy peasy. I'm going to take my book again, and then you want something soft underneath, and then all I'm going to do is go through like that, just to make a hole. Now if you've got one of those crocodile, which is got the bigger ones that can slide through, you can make your holes like that, but I just think it's easier. Can you see? Really simple. Well, it's supposed to be simple, until you start sewing in the signatures like me and you make a big mess. So I keep all my little bits in here. Now I've got some wax thread which I normally use, but again you can use whatever you like. This is just some white string. You can use some gold thread. You can use embroidery thread. This is an embroidery needle as well. Okay, that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to use a bit of this, which is the wax thread, but you don't have to have that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to measure 3 lengths of your journal, so that gives you a rough guide to the size that you need, and it will give you a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to thread my needle, pop that through there. Okay, open this up. Now I'm going to go through the middle. I'm going to go through the middle this way, and then through the middle of that one. Okay, and then you leave that out here. Now I'm just going to pop that through, so through this way so we're in the right place. But you want to come from the back up through there. No, that's not going to work, is it? Through there, and then catch these like that. Okay, so just sew it down. So you go in the middle up to the either the top or the bottom. Okay, and then you want to go all the way down to the other end, poke that through, poke it through this hole in there, pull it down. Let's go to the back, pull it through a minute. Okay, and then what we want to do is go back down through the middle hole and try and get up through there like that. Okay, it's quite simple really once you've done it a couple of times. I'm not the best at showing you how to do it. And then to tie it, which way? This way. You want to put one of your threads one side and one the other side and pull it tightish. Let's take that out. Then do a little knot. Make sure this is tight. We're not going to see this on this one, but if you didn't want to cover it up, then it's nice for it to be sort of nice and tidy like that. Now you can leave these dangling down or cut them off. Now on this one I'm not going to hang anything off it, I'm just going to cut them off. Okay, so look at that, and that's our signature sewing in. Really, really simple, isn't it? So then we just open it up, and there we go. Lovely. And our lovely, lovely pages. Oops, have I missed one? There we go. Perfect, isn't it? And do like this. Now, if you didn't want to use fabric on the outside, I would probably use book paper, because I quite like that book paper. I think it looks really nice. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pop these little bits and pieces back on, and the glue back on my glue, because it does dry up really quickly. Now for the outside, I did have some ready here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it now. Here we go. I think this was sort of it. This was the sort of idea I had. Now, oops, I thought it was a bit attached then. This is a piece which I'm going to stick on, and this is what I was looking at yesterday. It's just the edge of something, and all I did, I cut it open so it's opened up like that. Now again, you can leave this if you want to leave this, and do it, but I want some of my journals this year to have nice sort of spines on them, because that's what you see from your bookshelf, isn't it? So I'm going to stick that down. I'm going to stick this over the top. That wasn't quite long enough, or was it this piece I was going to use? Not quite sure. Then we can just add a little extra piece, and then I just thought I might stick a row of these little roses on. I thought that might look quite nice. So first thing I'm going to do, oops, my glue gun's stuck. Pop a little bit of glue down here and stick this down just like that. Really nice and simple. There we go. Open that up. I think I need another glue stick in here. There we go. Again, just down here. Do a little bit at a time. I want it to be a little bit wrinkled up, just so it sticks down here. Oops, what's happening? There we go. Nice thing about the glue gun, it does just stick really simple, doesn't it? Really quickly. And if you're impatient like me, then you don't have to wait for the glue to dry. I'll just turn it around this way so I can just just add a little bit of glue down there. Stick this on. Okay, perfect. So can you see? That was simple, wasn't it? Really, really simple to do. And I just think that looks really nice. Now you can just, maybe I'll just add a little bit more glue on here, so we don't have any little bits sticking up. Not that it really matters, but let's put these bits out of the way. Shall we pop this on? I think this is really nice. Just to add this bit I put on because it sort of like covers up that book bit, if you know what actually I might just, no I won't, no I won't, I'll do it flat because I'll end up with a big mess otherwise. Let's take this bit, make sure I know which bit I'm using, pop this just down like that, just little blobs of glue, stick it on. Oh my gosh, it's just started pouring with rain. And when it starts raining like that, suddenly the temperature drops, doesn't it? Wow. Go. Stick that down. A little bit here. Lovely. Now I need another little bit of this because I think it wasn't quite long enough, and because it's a bit grungy, it doesn't matter if you sort of fill this in, does it? Pop that in. Now I'm not going to have anything hanging off the bottom of this journal because when they sit on the shelf they all sort of get flat. Oh, let me just pick that glue off. Look at that. Look at that. I think that looks really nice, doesn't it? So this is the side that you'll be seeing anyway, like that on the shelf. So let's, I might have to do it like this to stick the, hold it like that, just to stick some of this down so I'm in the middle. Oh my golly. Let me just measure this. We're going to put some little bit, so we need to go to this little rose here. Let's just measure that. Now if you've got some of that lovely rose trim that I love to use, you could use that, but use whatever you have to embellish. I'm gonna, this is sort of like off netting. I'm not 100% sure where this came from. I think it was gifted to me by Andy's mum. But it's these things that you have in your stash that I haven't used for a very, very long time, but I just thought it would look really, really nice. Let's just cut that off. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Look at that. Just stuck down the side. How pretty. Now, do you reckon if I do it like this, I will get it in the middle? I doubt it very much, but let's stick a little bit of glue on there. Let's stick that one on the top. Oopsie daisy. What do you reckon? That's a little, it's okay, isn't it? Let's just go down the middle. Pop it all right down the middle. Stick that on. Lovely. And pick all the little strands of glue off. I will go over that if I need to. Look at that. That will look so pretty on the shelf, won't it? I think that's lovely. I'm going to cut just this tiny little end bit off. There we go. Just tidy that up. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so that is our simple spine. Might need to glue these little bit down in a minute. Right guys, let's get a little bit of something inside, shall we? Let's start with this front page. Now this is quite nice, isn't it? Now I'm going to put all these little bits to the side. I have got some of these little leftover bits that I would like to use. What's these bits? Got some little tags in there. What should we pop on the front page? We need something so it looks... We've got Daisy. I don't want to cover this up too much. Another Daisy. Maybe I'll pop a little pocket in there. What do you reckon? Because these are all nice and collaged, we can add little bits. See, I don't want to cover that up too much. Not too much. What do you reckon? Decisions. So if I put it in there, we're not going to get much on the top, so I think I might just pop that on the bottom, on there, so we've got a little pocket. I'm not going to put anything on here because I think I'm going to just leave that, because we don't need to make it too fussy for our first journal. Or should I use these? No, I'm going to pop this one on because I want it to be a bit, like we said, eclectic. Let's just glue this on without thinking too much. How are we doing for time? Oh, not too bad, are we? So let's just glue this down. Like that. Perfect. Right, I'm going to pop on some pockets and stuff. I'm going to go through, and then I'm going to go through, back through in a minute, and I'm going to put... Oh look, we don't need a huge amount on this one, do we? I quite like that. And then we're going to add some bits of fabric. That's quite nice. I'm sure I had another one with a dragonfly on, which would look quite nice on here, wouldn't it? As like a little tuck. That's what we'll do. Where's my ruler gone? Let's take this. Tear that down. Going to use one of my little... That's a bit small. I'm going to use my bigger one, I think. Just so we know that these are pockets. A little bit of inking. And then we can just glue that down there. Love it. Okay. Perfect. There we go. That can just sit there. Perfect. Look at that. Lovely, lovely. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I don't really think we need a huge amount on here. I might put something fabric-y on there, but I like that because it's got like a little pocket. We don't want anything that's going to interrupt or get stuck when we want to put something in, because we've got a pocket there. So I'm not going to add anything to that. I'll pop a little bit of fabric or something on there in a minute. So this one, what shall we pop on here? I might just go for Daisy. Should we go for Daisy, or is that going to cover it up too much? Or maybe I just put this little one here. That will look nice. So I'll pop this on. I'm going to make them all into little pockets, but again, you don't have to use them as pockets because they are sort of like little journal cards. They look like, and the pages are sort of collaged anyway in this journal. It looks part of the page like that. That's stuck down. Perfect. Right, now we do this one. Let's see. I do like these. Oh, on this one actually I've got these. That's nice, isn't it? Is this one a little bit bigger? Should we pop it on this side or this side? Maybe this side. A little tuck, that's what we'll do. Pop that on, just ink just around this a little bit. Pop some glue around here. So if you were lucky enough to have a whole day of crafting, you could probably get a journal like this done in a day, because this would probably have taken maybe 3 or 4 hours to get done. So it is possible. And like I said, if you think too much, I tend to overthink sometimes. And that's where I go wrong, because then I forget. Do you know what I mean? Look at that little daisy one in there. That's what we will pop in there. Oh, look, do you think we will pop that in there? There we go. It's 2 filled in already. Then we've got this one. I'll go around this one again. Look at that. I'm going to pop that in there. Don't need to. Oh, maybe I'll put something over here. What should we put? Shall I pop a little one of these, because this has got roses on? I might just put something on there like that. That's nice. Like that. I'm going to just stick it down this way, just on 2 corners. And put that there. So if we wanted to slide something in, you can use that. Okay. Do you see what I mean? This will just sit in there like that. Perfect. Okay, for the middle, should we just have those bits going up like that? Let's see. I've got lots of bits. Oh, let's do birds. Should we do birds? Should we do a green and a blue bird? There we go. No thinking on that one. I'm going to put a green and a blue birdie on there. These are just from of my little tag embellishments. Shall we use some of this? Belly band or pocket? Actually, I might just. Should we just have 2 little pockets going? I'll have to cut that. I think I will probably have to just cut that. Should we just have one either side? Let's do that. Let's just do that. Pop that out of the way. There we go. I'm going to glue gun that actually. Let's just put a little bit of glue on there. This sort of stuff is best sort of stuck down with glue gun, because it's quite holy and you need something quite strong to stick it down without making a big mess. There we go. Just pop a tiny bit just along the bottom. You can always cover the little bits up with a little bit of fabric in a minute, because that will sit in there. I won't stick it in too far because it will get stuck. And again with this one, a little bit of glue, pop that over the top. And this side. Put that on the top and just a little bit along the bottom. Lovely. 2 little pockets. Look at that, very simple. Shall we actually, oh, let me just take these, but actually no, I'm going to leave those, turn over, because we'll go back with the fabricy bits in a minute. What we're going to put on here, let's have a look. Let's see, might just sort of put like a doubly pocket. Should we have a double pocket? What else have we got in here? Maybe I'll use a bit of this. Shall I use a little bit of this? Let's put these out of the way. Let's have a doubly pocket. Don't want anything too big. Let's just take this down. Can I do it this way? Going to, maybe I will do it like that, so we can have a pocket from the top and then this one going in from that side. I think let's again just make a little notch in there, a little bit of ink, just around the edges like that. That one's already got ink on it, so perfect. Let's glue this one. So if in doubt, just pop a pocket in. Just cut a little bit of paper off and pop a pocket in like that. Nice and simple. Stick that down. I'm going to pop that there. Shall I pop a little? I think we'll have little notches in these, just so they do look like pockets. Let's just ink it. And then you wouldn't know that that wasn't part of the little design anyway. Put this down. So if you have all your little bits and pieces ready beside you, gathered up, and then you're not getting up off your desk to go and find things, and then, you know, you limit yourself. Oh look, we've got a fish. You limit yourself to what you have on your desk. Try and do it so you're not getting up and down. Look at that. That's fabulous. Love it. I was going to sort of like use this as a little tuck, wasn't I? What do you think? But I'm not sure whether it's going to be. I would have to stick this bit and this bit just to hold it in. But I think it would probably work. I'm going to do that actually. I'm just going to glue this little bit down here and this piece and stick that down. Don't want to stick too much on there. And then that will just, that's quite nice actually. Just hold that down. I might pop a little bit of fabric or something either side of that. Well, we don't necessarily have to have that one, do we? We could even have a little one in there. Have a little double one. What do you think? Perfect. So I will let that dry before I pop anything in there. Should we have something at the bottom? That's quite nice, isn't it? Is that upside down? Let's just tear this piece off. Nice flowery piece on there. Ink around the edges. So these are great. If you can make a couple of these, you will have something. If you have people that love journals, you've got a lovely gift for somebody, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? And they really are quite quick and simple to do. I'm going to just make another little pocket. As we go through the year, I will be making more journals, and they will be getting a little bit more adventurous. So this one we are just sticking pockets in. We don't need to get anything fancy, because I just want you guys to sort of get used to sort of like making journals, making very, very simple pockets to pop in each one. So it's nice and simple. And then as we go through the year, we will, you know, make little journals a little bit more interesting. Not that this one isn't interesting, because I'm absolutely loving this. Look at that, it's already collaged anyway. I'm going to pop that right on there. So we've got big pocket in the top, and then we have this one. Again, I'm going to take a little notch out of this. Oops. A little bit of ink. And this is just using little bits that we've used before. So don't forget, get all your little scrappy bits as well and stick them in. Look at that, fabulous. A little bit on here. And again, like I said, if you don't have digital papers, use magazines. What else can you use? Anything. If you've got nice gift bags or anything like that, you can use pieces of that. And again, if you have some lovely wrapping paper, you can use wrapping paper. So there we go, that's simple. Nice pocket in this one. Oh, I love these two. I love these pages. I love these colours. I think they're fabulous. So what shall we put on this one? I should really go for some other different papers, shouldn't I? I tend to be using the same ones. Okay, shall we have a little bit of music paper on there? What do you think? Let's all that flowery. Music. Let's go for a little bit of music paper. Let's go down like that. We don't need it to be that long, do we? Let's take that little piece off, and we're going to pop that on there, and then the little pocket can come from this side, I think. Let's make a little mark there so we know where the middle is. Pop that off. Ink it up. Now again, you don't have to ink everything like I do. You can just leave it. But I do like my ink. There we go. Perfect. A bit of glue. Oh, it's gone very cold. My gosh. Very cold in here. It's all that rain. I was going to go for another walk on the beach today, but that's not going to happen. Not at all. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is beautiful. It's a shame to cover any of this up, really, isn't it? But look, there's a nice random piece which we could pop here and you wouldn't even know, would you? That's a nice lacy bit. So shall we just, what shall we do? I'm going to tear this off actually, almost sort of diagonally, and pop that on because I like this here. And then I can pop a little bit of fabric or something down there. I'm going to just tiny little notch out of there. Make some of that. Pop this on. again. And then once we've done our little pockets on here, the fun bit is adding little bits of fabric to them. I'm going to put that right down there like that, look. How lovely. There we go. One more. What shall we do on here? I'm going to leave, like I said, I'm going to leave the back pages, I think. Could do something. Look at that. Should we just have a big pocket? Let's just make it simple and pop a big pocket on there. Look at that lovely little birdie. Again, should I do the middle? Let's find the middle, I think. Here we are, and then we can snip that out. Perfect. Actually, I might add a pocket to this pocket. Let's pop that on there. Actually, I might go a little bit further up and stick that on, and then stick another pocket here. I think that's what I will do. Add a little bit more interest to it. Now again, don't think you have to fill every pocket up, because you don't. The whole point of a journal, I know this one doesn't have a huge amount of writing space in it, or it doesn't really have any writing space in it, but this is what the little pockets are for. You can take your little pieces of scrap paper, if you've got like a little note that you just want to write something on, then you can just open it up and pop it into one of these lovely little pockets, can't you? Shall we have the daisy? Shall we have the daisy on there? And again, let's go for the side. Look how easy it is to do. That one was already inked. Let's pop this. See, like I said, if in doubt of what to do on a page, just pop a pocket on. Like that, and just double them up, so it just gives that lovely little extra bit into your journals, isn't it? Perfect. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Now again, if you wanted to and you did your journals, you can put pockets and whatever, little actually a little fabric one would look quite nice on there, wouldn't it? A little bit of fabric. No, I'm not going to go that far. I just want to make this quite simple. Oh, I love it. Oh, I do love it. Right, guys, let's take a little bit of time. How are we doing for time? Okay. I didn't want to make this video too long. Look at that. Little bit of lace. Look, I've got all of these little bits and pieces on here, which I'm just going to, that's a bit too big. I'm going to just add the lace to here. First thing I pick up. Like I said, try not to think too much. Just stick things on, because in general they will normally come out pretty good. I'm going to take a piece of this, I think. Just going to stick it across the top, just along here. Look at that. I'll call that up. Lovely. Where's those little roses gone? Or actually, maybe I could use, you know, our little bows that we did the other day. I think I might just stick a little bow on there. Perfect touch. Perfect, perfect. Look at that. And I think what we can pop in the pocket Let me just take a little bit of this. I'm going to, this is what I'm sort of like talking about, is when you have little extra bits of paper like this, you can just pop that in the pocket like that, and then you've got something to journal on. But don't worry about, you know, having to pop everything in pockets, because you need these to put your little bits of journaling on. What should we have? This is pretty, isn't it? That's rather nice. Ooh, decisions. Right, don't think, just do. We'll have a bit of that. We'll have a little bit of this. Oops, I've still got bits of glue hanging on me. What else have we got? Let's take a little bit of this. Okay, let's uncle this up. Where should we stick this? I think I'm just going to stick that just down the side here. Look it up a little bit, and I'm going to take this, just go down through the middle. Like that. And I'll go up a little bit of this. I'm just going to pop this on the top there, like that. Let's spread it out a little bit, because I'm going to take one of these little roses and pop it on the top. Let's get rid of these little lacy bits. There we go. Fabulous. Love it. You can write across these. They're pale enough. If you've got pale enough papers, you can write across the top. There's nothing saying you can't do that, is there? Okay, there we go. Sorry, my battery went again then. Okay, what shall we do? Shall we add a little bit of something pink? Oh, let's go for pink. Shall we pop a little bit of pink? Which way should we do it? Because this is a little pocket, so I don't really want to. Let's have a little hint of this beautiful pink lace on there. Shall we have a little bit of this? Actually, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to stick this like that. I'm going to take this, scrunch it all up. Let's go right in there. And then pop a little bit of pink, just like that. Super simple. There we go. Doesn't that look nice? Love it. Now, shall we pop something underneath there? We could do with something. Shall we use green? Let's use a little bit of this. Actually, let's use this end, this grungy bit. What do you reckon? Just stick that up, or should we just? There we go. That will look nice, won't it? A little bit of glue in there. A little bit of glue on the top. Pop that in. Look at that. Stick that down. Actually, oops. I could do with some of my little rose trim actually. Oops, that piece. I could do a little bit of rose trim or a little bit of this. Just on top. There we go. That will do. There we go. Lovely, look at that. Do you think we need anything down here? What do you think? Another little bit of pink. Let's pop a little bit of pink down there, shall we? All these little bits. Gosh. Oops. I do like just adding little bits and pieces to it. I think these just finish it off. Look at that, I love it. Lovely. Okay, this one. So that was our little pocket. That's our little card to go in here. Shall we add, what have we got? Got this little, oh, one of you, I think one of you lovelies was asking about these. I think it was these. I got these from Casa oh, a long time ago when they have them, but you can buy sort of like little fabric doilies on Amazon, like little tiny round ones, but these came on like a little reel which you cut off, but I've not seen them anywhere else, so I'm not sure where you would get them. You might get them somewhere like, I don't know, AliExpress or somewhere like that. I'm not sure, I've not looked. But it's one of those things that I just sort of like picked up at the spare of the moment sort of thing. But look, love it, look at that, fabulous. So that's our little daisy one. Shall we pop anything on here? So we've already got a little bit of lace. Actually, I'm going to pop some blue. Let's pop a little bit of blue at the top. You don't need all of that. I'm going to cut this off. And I'm going to just stick it on. Look at that. Let me turn it around this way. Oops. There you go. Perfect. See, lovely. Now again, if you were a stickles person like me, you could add a little bit of stickles to this, couldn't you? Now, I do like that. It might be quite nice to have something going down the side. What do you think? I don't know whether I've got anything that's got this, I suppose. I wonder if I could turn it over. Actually, I might do that. I might pop that down the side. Let's just cut that off. Just so it goes onto the other page. Seeing I've bent it over anyway. Let's stick that there. This just shows that anything really goes, doesn't it? Anything you got, just stick it on your page. I'm going to, oh gosh, turn it back around this way. Pop that down there. And bend it over. There we go. Lovely. Doesn't that look nice? I might add a little bit more here. Don't think I pushed it into the glue there. Perfect. Love it. So I do like this. So that is one to go in there. What have we got that I can just... I suppose I've got this paper. Would that fit? Maybe we will just fold it. Just fold this in three. I'm going to have to just snip the end off, and then we've got something a little bit more. Something to pop in there, look. So that's like a little journaling spot. So pull that out, look at that. You can open that up, journal on there. If you've got some paper, some digital paper that you want to pop in there, you can, but I quite like that little bit of coffee stain paper. So that looks nice. This is a little pocket, wasn't it? And I've got another one of these, which I think I might just pop in there like that, because it actually goes with the rose, doesn't it? What should we do? Oh, look. Should we stick that on there? Yes, I think I will. There we go. That was easy, wasn't it? So I think maybe should we have one of these? What do you think? I'm going to just stick that on. Let's stick that on. Perfect. Pop those to the sides. Look at that. Well, that was simple. So we've got a little tuck spot in there. We've got this one is the big pocket like that, so that can go in there. Lovely, lovely. We've got these two lovely pockets, so I think I might just, because I can see the glue on here, I didn't do a very good job of sticking that down. What should we have? Let's just take a little bit of this. Look, I don't want it to be hanging down below the journal, so let's just cut that little bit. Stick that on. Oh, look at this. Perfect. That's what I'm going to do. Lovely. Pop that over there. This can just stick on there like that. And go over it again. Stick this lovely pink bit on there. Perfect. Look at me, look all sticky fingers. Okay, let's just pick up all our glue gun. What should we pop on the other side? Something a little bit brighter, I think, don't we? Oh, look, let's have this. Oh, that goes actually with that, doesn't it, quite well? Let's cut this off, because then I can scrunch this up. Let's just do that. Oops. As long as we're not too close to the inner bit. Pop that on. Gosh, I did have a little flower actually here somewhere. What did I do with that? There we go. Do you think it's a bit too much? I think that's a bit too much for the middle of the journal, isn't it? What else can we have? Definitely eclectic-y, isn't it? But it's very, very pretty. I'm going to pop some of these on because these are rather nice. I'm liking these today. I'm going to pop those down there. Lovely. So yeah, don't be afraid to use everything you have, because as you can see, I have. And I think it looks fab, doesn't it? Look at that. Loving it. A few more pages to go and then we are done. And then that's our fabulous, fabulous book. What do you think? Should I stick that on there? I'm going to stick that on there. Move it up a little bit. Just see, you don't need a lot. I'm going to just leave that as it is. Got a little pocket there, or actually we could pop something here, or even here, couldn't we? Because that's our top pocket as well. Should we have a little bit of this? Just along the top. No, I think that's too much. Oh, that looks nice though. That looks pretty. Oops. There we go. Well, I hope you are crafting along with me, guys. And I'm not sort of like talking to myself. Oh my gosh, gluey hands. This. I don't really think, actually I don't think that needs anything. I think that looks quite nice as is. Now we've got this one, we've got this lovely little pocket. Oh, I was going to pop, did I use those now? I think I probably used the little things, didn't I? Let's have a look. What do I have? Oh, let's have these ones. There we go. The little things in life. Every day is a new day. Should I just pop those two in there? Don't really need anything in there. Let's take all these little bits out. They look great. I'm going to just move them like that. I would like to stick something up here. What else have I got? Where's my little roses? What should I do with those? Where did they go? Oh, here they are. I think that would look perfect, wouldn't it? One of the big ones. One of the big ones with a little bit more red in it. Let's just cut this one out of the middle. Oops. To cut it out the middle, but I want to cut it right off because I'll end up losing that other little rose. There we go. Perfect. Let's just stick that down. Lovely. So then you've got these which you can journal on the back of, which are just perfect, and then you can have a little bit of paper, something, and slide in there with a little note on it, with a little note. We've got this great big pocket here, and then we've got this lovely little pocket here. So what shall we do? Look, I've got some green. Actually, that would look quite nice hanging down from there, wouldn't it? Do you think? I'm just going to tie this in a little knot. Like that. Not a bow, but a little knot. Just like that. And stick that on. Nothing fancy, just simple. There we go. I think what I might do, pop a little blob just like that, just so it stays sort of in place. What I mean, so it's still got a little bit of movement to it, but it sort of stays where it is. Let's pop that down. Lovely, look at that. Very, very simple, isn't it? Now, if I had some of my rose trim, I would probably pop a little bit on top, but I don't. Then we've got this page. Okay guys, couple more pages and we are nearly done with our journal. This is a beautiful page. I'm loving this. This just needs something very, very simple. I think I might just pop a little bit of lace. Actually, I might put it so it goes up this way. That's lovely, that's what I'll do. A fabulous way of using up all your little odds and ends as well, isn't it? There we go. Perfect. Oops. That look nice? I think that looks really nice. So, pocket here, and we're going to, what shall we do? Seeing we've got white on there, oh, I suppose I could use one of my little white ones of these, couldn't I? Oh, that would look nice. No point in making another one if I already have one. I'll pop that right there. Just perfect. So simple. There we go. Now we have 3 more pages to go. So this one is lovely, and I think we need, should we have a little bit of this? Just up there, like that. What do you think? Or do you think we want something a little bit brighter on there? I've got a little bit of pink. Maybe I'll pop that down the side. It's a bit boring though, is it? Do you think that's a bit boring? Not really, is it? It's quite nice. What do you think? Or do we have a little bit of lace? Because I don't want to cover this pocket up too much. Maybe just pop something here. What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to just glue like this. Take this little piece of lace, just wrinkle it up and cut it off. There we go. It's pretty simple and looks pretty good, I think. That might look nice. That's the sort of thing it needs, isn't it? Okay, let's just cut this little bit off. Perfect. Should we stick this in the pocket? I think so. And we have a little tag in there. Let's just pop those little bits in there for now. Maybe another one. Look at that. 3 little bits in there. Just perfect. I do like that. A beautiful pink, but it doesn't really show on there, does it? Oh, it might look nice. Oh, look at that. Perfect fit. Oh, there we go. That's supposed to go on there. Let's stick that on there. Beautiful colour. Look at that. That fits absolutely perfect on there. There we go. Right, guys, let me just see what the time is. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Nice big long video. Last page. Oh, what's that little birdie? Was that from something? I don't think so, was it? Our last page. So we've got the double pocket. We've got 1 pocket there and we've got 1 pocket there. Now this has already got some lace on it. So we've got a little bit of pink. That's very pretty, isn't it? Shall I just pop that over the top like that? I think so. How long was it? About there. Go. Nearly out of glue again. Okay, that perfect. Tiny bit more. Tiny bit of glue on there. All as I've done is just added bits of lace and bits of, you know, whatever you have. Oh, actually that would have probably looked nice on there as well, but we don't need all of that. What do you think? Do we need anything else, or do you think that's enough? I think it's probably enough, isn't it? Don't want to overdo it too much. But we had a little white one. Where was the one that I didn't cut off? I'm going to put this one on there. Oops. That's pretty. Let's just stick this lovely little one on. Need another glue stick. Let's pop another glue stick in. Perfect. Perfect to perfect. Okay. No, I'm not going to add anything else to it. I think that is plenty. So we've got lots of lovely pockets. I have got lots of lovely little bits that you can actually pop into these pockets like this. So use all your lovely, you've probably got lots of things in your stash actually, I expect, that you've already made that you could pop into these. Look at that. What else have I got here? Use up what I've got. Let's pop that in there. You've got lots in this one. I haven't got anything in this one. I'm not sure whether I've got any more bits and pieces here. I don't think I do. What can we put in there? Should we pop our little bird in there? There we go. Love it. So these are fabulous. Again, we've got a pocket there and we've got a pocket there. Do you think this will fit into one of these? I don't know. Probably put that sideways. Do you think that will fit sideways? Little sideways birdie. That's a bit too much, isn't it? That's a little bit too much, but we've got our lovely birds in there. Got that. Love it. Okay, guys, let's have a quick flip before... Oh, let's stick our bird in the front. Let's stick our bird in the front like that. Perfect. Look at that. Fabulous. So we did the spine. That's the back of it, which I love. I think it just looks lovely. So that sitting on my shelf is going to look so pretty, isn't it? So there we go. 3 videos this has taken to make. So that's the front. Open it up. This is like, again, we've just got some little bits of paper, notes in there that you can use. Pockets, little tucks, another little pocket in there, little bits of fabric, little pockets, lots of places to put little things that you journal on in, isn't it? We've got a little pocket there, big pocket in this one, a couple of pockets here in the front, which I think the middle page looks really nice. Pocket here, pocket there. Look at all these lovely pockets. There's lots of places to pop things. So there we go. That's our fabulous journal. I really have enjoyed making this. I hope you have enjoyed the journey with me. And there we go, guys. I'm not going to pop a closure on it because this is just a basic journal. As we go, like I said, as we go through the year, I will be making ones a little bit more advanced until the end of the year when we'll make a nice one. But we don't need to put anything on there because it's not that big. It's only one signature. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day and I will see you next time. All right, guys. Bye-bye.